What's up? I'm the Dead Cactus. And today, we're going to be playing some more Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Except, one thing, my bottle is empty. My Mountain Dew outdoor gear bottle is empty. I'm going to fill it up. I'll be right back. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Doing well myself. Darn. Alright. Okay, so, one thing I noticed. The game audio last night was a teensy bit quiet. So, let's see how it is. Right. Let's get some music going. Oh, there's Edgeworth. There's some music. Perfect. Okay, now that sounds much better to me, personally. Like, if I'm just talking right now and the audio is playing in the background. I think that's pretty good. I'm not positive. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Unless somebody requests, we're leaving it there. There it stays. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Bay. Where is my... There it is. Silas. What does Edgeworth sound like? I don't know. One moment. Optimal. I don't know what he sounds like. I'm just gonna give him my voice for now until I get an idea. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence that she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Body was found by the window here. And the cause... Oh. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, and in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts this statue as evidence. Yo, what's up, Canada? They're still calling it a statue. Okay, we got new stuff in our court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? Well, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Maya just threw something at me. That's definitely not legal. My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Worked lots of times. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Right? You're going to press him on every word he says. Hold it.
Hold it!
Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if it did much. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already.
Hold it!
Hold that! Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Hold it!
Oh, hold that. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. He does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I picked my points to press with a little more. You told me to press everything! I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey.
Hold it!
Why's that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her.
Hold it!
Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah.
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims? Guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yo, what's up, Imp?
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh, do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Okay. On a memo written on a piece of paper next to the body. Let's press it on that. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Ho ho! And who did write it, Smarty Pants?
Who? The killer? Anyone can see that. I don't think anyone can. He was framed.
Objection!
Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Guess this was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths. Okay. Alright, be more careful. Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test showed the blood was the victim's. There's blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name.
Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective.
Oof.
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard of many cases, though.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister.
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Objection!
Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Order, order.
Didn't go so far.
That's right, that's what he said. Before she died, the victim...
Okay. No, I didn't want to... Oh, goodness. Go back, go back. Okay, hang on, wait. I wonder if it has to do with the death. Death was instantaneous. What if we present this?
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
But backwards?
The victim is the only person who could have absolutely not have written. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, Detective.
The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Dang you, Edgeworth! Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? The detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report?
I thought...
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But...
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood.
Which man?
The court accepts this evidence.
Okay, so we have an updated record now. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Edgeworth? Oh, Edgeworth is... he's peak, man. So, for context, I should have said this at the beginning of this stream as well as... I said it at the beginning of last one. I have played through this game before. It's been a long time. I did not beat it. I did get past to where we are now, but I don't remember a lot of it. I would say the greater 90% I don't remember. I've also not seen the anime, but I want to.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn! Not good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
This is the woman that I cannot stand. You reckon, Canada? Exactly, what part of her is innocent? That is what I'm saying, bro. This lady is anything but innocent. I cannot stand her. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Witness will will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Well, gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. Law.
That's right.
I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Please testify to the court about what you saw. I shall indeed drink some water. Water has been drank.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I just saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
She winked. She's not allowed to do that. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? This judge is also being swayed. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony. Hey, how dare you? Yes, I'm doing it. Oh, gladly. He has to have some weakness. Yes. But look for weaknesses. Also, for any of you that have not played this game, you are free to point things out that you think are important. If you have played the game and you know the answers, I'd prefer you not. Okay, she looked out the window. Let's press her. How does she know what time it is? Why did you do that? That's a good question.
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Ooh, that's good.
Oh, well, gee.
Also a good question. Also a good question. That's it? She can't get out of this question.
I sorta, you know. I had a feeling.
I dislike this movie. So great. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press harder. This doesn't seem like a hill I should die on. I'm gonna back down for now. Right. Yeah, I'll back off for now. Saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Let's press on this.
Hold it!
Woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey.
Slender, sorta. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing.
Sure. And the person attacking her. Okay. I don't see a need to press on that issue because she's just gonna say that's what it was no matter what. He dodged to one side. Let's press on that. He dodged. Dodged what? Ooh, good. Okay.
Well, the attack.
Please continue. Now, see, I would like to dig into that one. Caught up to her and hit her. Let's press on this as well. How did you know that it was my client? Okay, there you go. That's kind of like what you said, Canada.
Huh? Well, gee, first of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
He has a... I'm gonna question you on that, actually. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you were lying. Are you telling the truth? Nope, go back. Nope. Hey, whoa, go back. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see my defendant? Ooh, okay. All right. Good. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Ooh, that's tough. Okay, we're into this. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except for her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal. That looks normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of those things. His testimony is bogus.
But...
This judge is ridiculous. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I'm not reading that. Nope. Your testimony again, if you would. Dang, I almost had it.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran to the right.
That does not look like Maya. Okay.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock.
Whoa, now why do you know that's a clock? That's sus. You shouldn't know that.
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
You should not know that's a clock. See, I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Yeah. How do you know that was a clock? How do you know that's a clock? Look at this, chat. Look at this. Now, we know it's a clock. Looking at that, from across the road, from one window to the other way, you don't know that's a clock? You don't know that's a clock, do you? Am I wrong? Who here looks at that and thinks, oh yeah, that's a clock? We don't know. You don't know that. Hold it. Yep, that's a fumble. Clock. Yes.
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm on to... Oh. Wait. I thought I had her there. Can I present it? Looks like a statue. Okay, let's try this. Objection! 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 Why does this only sometimes work? Objection!
Objection!
There we go. Got it. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Oh, no. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Also, how's the volume, by the way? Last night when I streamed and I looked back at it, it seemed like the game volume was a little quiet. So how's it tonight? Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh.
Objection!
Oh, no, hang on. I disagree, Edgeworth. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
No, I won't. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall... Exactly. I've caught murderers with these questions before. Objection sustained. Ooh. Whew. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
No, you didn't. No, hang on. No, you didn't. Because, those of you that weren't here last time, all of the internals of that clock are taken out.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee.
It's very close. You were not hearing that, by the way. No. I'm not. No, Your Honor. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't,
Both of these mean the same thing to me.
Chat. Okay. For context, there are no internals in the clock currently. But it doesn't ring, it speaks. It says, I think the time is, and then it says the time. So, what option are we clicking here? Because I feel like this is important. Right. So you're thinking we're gonna say she couldn't have heard it? Look here, look. I can even show you. Oh, never mind, it doesn't say. Darn. I think we say she couldn't have heard it. We're running it! You were, oh, no. I knew it! I knew it! You have proof that she couldn't, whoa. I knew it. I knew it. What grounds is a trivial matter? Daggone it. No. Okay, so now I just go the other way. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have run. Darn it. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. The clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. No. See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Can't ring anyway, it says the time. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. Which one? Female voice?
That voice just ain't it. I don't know what you're talking about, Dub. It's exactly what she sounds like.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. Why not? Why wouldn't I have a speed limit sign? They're collectible. You're focusing on the speed limit sign and not the slot machine? What kind of battles are we picking here now? I did not, no. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? You bet I can. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much! The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is the cell phone. Oh, I don't need to... Okay. Take that! Take that! Take a look at this! That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh-hoo, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's listen to the conversation. You just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th. 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness had even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense... Yeah, I have an objection. Yes. Witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence.
It's the clock. Look at that, made by Larry. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Tough. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Dang, son. She's about to crack.
What's it to you, Porcupine Head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did, tee-hee.
Eric. Miss May, let me ask, tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? This is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
It's the wiretap. Take that. Have a look at this. That. I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that this is. Objection overruled.
Alright, bet. We shall see. We shall see. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Here's the victim. No, here's a proof that the victim on the phone said the weapon was a clock. It was a cell phone because on the conversation, she said it was a clock. I present the defendant's cell phone. Listen once more to the conversation. A clock. Take that! Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor. No, wait, wrong voice. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer.
It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh,
yeah, no. Your tears will do you no good here. Yup. Time to deal the final blow. That's pretty good. I like that quote. I want to politely... Since you're Canadian. I would love to politely... What is it? I've heard one similar where it's like, I would love to introduce the bottom of my shoe to the front of your face. What are we thinking here? Do we think, are we pressing her on she did it, or are we trying to figure out why? If we say why, Edgeworth is probably going to be like, objection, irrelevant. And if we press her, she's probably going to be like,
hey, I didn't do that.
So, who do we have more success with? May or Edgeworth? I feel like we press... I don't know. I think we should get a double chance either way, because last time it gave me a double chance. I'm assuming because this is Chapter 2, and we're just starting the game. I'm gonna say... You did... I don't even think that's correct, but... Alright, I'm gonna say you did it, didn't you? Miss May!
What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you?
Well, no, that's not what I said! What in the telltale options are these? There will be order.
What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping.
Oh, okay, so she admits to that. Okay, interesting. Oops. So you admit you tapped her phone. Well, that worked.
But wait, I didn't do anything bad like murder.
Really? Can you prove it? She probably can, but we've got her on wiretapping, so I consider that a win.
You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer, but I can prove it and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious. I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened at about around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. You don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of murder, but we still have her on wiretapping, so that's a win. So, where does this leave us? My great displeasure to inform you. She admitted to wiretapping, but she proved she was not at the scene. I chose the option of saying, you did it, didn't you? And then he goes, you killed her. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted to say. And then she was like, all I did was a little wiretapping. So we got her to admit to the wiretapping. She proved she wasn't at the scene. I think now we're about to call the bellboy to the stand. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder. Defense have anything to say? I'm okay to call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy. Something suspicious here, and I'm getting bottom of it.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. If Miss April's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also— I do not want to agree to that condition. Well, giving up isn't an option. I accept.
We'll see what happens.
Understood, I accept your condition. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does not look like a bellboy. Oh, it certainly does. Bro literally brought his tea set to the stand. Crazy. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. That's really sus. Oh, dear. Guinness cross. That is not a lot to go off of. I'm concerned. Okay. The head bellboy, I don't need to press him on that. That's unimportant. You received a call at 8 p.m. I'll press him.
Hold it!
Hold it. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I'm trying, Collins. I'm trying. I'm getting a little tough here. Getting a little. Ugh. And I have to deal with Miss May. I greatly dislike her. I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her self, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and who is them? I don't know what he's saying. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? He asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. Let's press him in. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. I don't know. He was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. That doesn't help me. I wonder if I've screwed up by calling in the bellboy.
Hold it!
Precisely 9 o'clock. Well, please don't spam again. Easy as that. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? He was quite insistent that it be brought there. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock. Why would she be so particular? Delivered the iced coffee to our guest.
Hold it!
You were sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely. So very absolutely. How come you're... I'm concerned about where this is. I don't want to go down this. I do not want to go down this rabbit hole. This is not a rabbit hole I want to go down. No good, there's nothing there. Is that it? I don't know what to do! There was nothing that I could... Okay, sounds good, Ken. He didn't say anything that was like a lie. And this doesn't say what time she died. Dang it, do I have to give up? No. If I give up now, I lose everything. One last question. Let me ask one last question. I'm thinking. What do I ask him? I have one chance? Well, I think the bellboy's fine. We're just really trying to prove Miss May is evil, not necessarily the bellboy. I think the bellboy is just silly. None of these questions help me. Wait. Okay, this is crazy. This just came in my brain. I swear I did not know this before this moment. If we talk about checking in, did she request a certain room? If she requested a certain room, then we can prove that she wanted to be in that room to look across the way to see the murder. That is like, oh, there's smoke. Woo! You know, smoke coming out of my ears, bro. My brain is thinking. Holy cow! Check in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Okay. Okay. Yes. Oh boy. I see. What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, but even I have a little chance with her lover there. This is not the path I wanted to go down, but it works. Bellboy, tell us the truth. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was... Ooh. Objection overruled. Witness will answer the question. A lover. Not the path I was going down, but that works. Well, sir, you can ask. That's the sort of thing you'd normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good... Oh, Edgeworth told him not to mention it. Oh! You fool! Well, no, we've not won yet. Don't say that. Correct. Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has previously been revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that is not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it were too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from the court. Art amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya. Court is adjourned. That is not the end of the stream, because I would like to beat this episode in tonight's stream, if possible. Unless my voice gives out, because it is... I've been talking a lot today, and it's just... Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Yippee! Barry. I was just doing my job. But again, that other attorney was pretty cool. Hey, now. Hey, not whoa, hey. Say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home? No. I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. The lead. The man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. Guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Bang! Case is far from closed. I do think he was. Bet. I only made one mistake in that whole trial. Okay, we definitely want to read that. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Oh, no. No. She dodged to the... What's up, OSG? She dodged to the left. Look. Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. But look at the debris. The debris is not... no, the weapon... The murder weapon is this. It's the thinker. But look at this. The floor plans. All of the damage is on this side. So she didn't dodge to the right because then there would be no damaged room. Well, that's going to be useful. I already figured that out, and the next day hasn't even started yet. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Bulletin with 1 viewer and the raid. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank you for the follow, too. I'm hoping that... Hey! There it is. Dude, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And yes, OSG, I did get a haircut. I also, for the first time in my life, trimmed my beard and, just like you said, kept the mustache. I don't know how to feel about it, but you did request it, so here it is. Do I? I don't know. I don't know if I have a headphone. Bolton is friends with... Gotcha. Well, thanks so much for raiding. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dark place as this. Really quite moving.
Not, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
I'm a fast reader. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately...
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then?
That's great. Alright, tell me who that man was, Miss April May. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay. Right. A wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Freak.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Oh. For anybody in the Twitch chat, OSG said April may have issues. Her name is April May. That is fire. And she is impossible to talk to, and I dislike her greatly. Say, why are you so... Yo, he predicted it! Angry. I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Ooh, that does it. Bottom feeding some sucking lawyer.
Alright, well, that was useful. I'm a man o' class. Is there anything I can present her with?
Dang!
Okay, so she's probably not gonna help me. Yeah. Okay, that was great. I'm so glad we had this conversation. I learned a lot. Let's go talk to old Marvin Grosberg.
September 7th, Grosberg Law Offices.
Hey, yo. His painting is gone. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging? Yeah. It was a painting of Marvin? I don't know. Oh, wait, hold up. What's on that desk? I just saw that. What is this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this. Okay, well, that is theft. That's great. I didn't say to do that. It was fisherman? Yo, hold up. Let's... I'm gonna leave that one there for now. What was it, fisherman? Let's see. Painting of fisherman. Oh, same thing. What's up, Im? Okay, so this is not useful. I got one photo. I cannot take them both, which is strange. The hotel? Yeah, which... Oh, the one in my... This one? I would agree. I have no clue how she ties in. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes. Our reputation will swell as the hotel where a murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. Will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will be famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Yeah. Alright, move out of the way. Let me see that screwdriver. But no. Not what I wanted. No screwdrivers. Please leave that as is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. Set to become one of the most popular attractions here. Alright. Cool, man. That's great. That's great. What can you give me? Tell me about the man with May. I'm going to ask you about the man who was with Miss... Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ick we both treat. What is bro on about? You got a photo. Whoa! Yep. Dismay. Yep. That's what I feel when I see her, is dismay. Hey, present. Hey, yo. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. Ooh, we got the music. Hey, guys, how is the game audio? Should I turn it up? How well can you hear this music? Because this soundtrack of this game, one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. It's good? Okay. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. I know how it is. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? I mean, yeah. Are there two photos? I don't know. These are good questions. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it, bro. Okay, bet. That is huge. Ooh, now I can take that to her. Okay, but first off, what else can you tell me? Tell me about Miss May, and this is going to be tragic. No, no. Oh, what did just happen to my screen? Okay, thankfully he didn't say anything sus about this hotel. On that subject, I have... Yes, for real. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I wrote that we had a subtitle. The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Sounds great. Okay. I have a feeling this man is not of any more use to me. I also have a feeling that photo will not be of more... The photo! Time to drink water. Tough OSG. Well, darn it. Now that photo's gone. Hopefully I didn't do things out of order. Alright, well, let's go present the affidavit to,
You again. Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
Hey, I just did that. Yes, he or somebody did. I don't know if it was him, but somebody did. Anyway. So, I'm curious. What happens if we present the photo first? Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Oh.
Where did you?
Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? Where? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try.
You have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof? Show me proof.
Oh, I have proof. It's the bellboy's affidavit.
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. I'm gonna push her. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been with murder, your little friend. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Why are you pumping your fist?
Now, tell me about the manual.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red White. Information gathering.
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
The man that was with you the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
Okay. Ask Mr. White himself. Could you tell me where Blue Corp is located? The Red White. Who was murdered? Or thought Miss May died. No. My boss was murdered. This lady. Mia Fey. She was murdered. The person they're saying that murdered her is her sister, Maya Fey. The person... Let's see, who else? This is Detective Gumshoe. This is Marvin Grosberg. This is April May. This is Miles Edgeworth. And this is the Bellboy. Yes. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him time to take action. Could be anybody. Oh, I discarded. Really? Why would I discard his affidavit? Couldn't I use that in court tomorrow? Oh well. I'm not a lawyer. Okay. So, I think we're good here. I think she's answered everything I need. Let's go to Blue Corp. There's no reason why to discard. You could just keep it. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. goes off. Hey! That's the painting.
From Marvin Grosberg.
Okay. This is very important. You guys can see... Wait. Oh, I guess he's not in profiles yet. You can see what Mr. Red White looks like. What kind of voice do I got to apply to this man?
Because it can't be like Marvin Grosberg. That's his voice.
And I'm running out of voices that I can do. And I have to invent them. A rich British one. I'm not very good with the British, but dude, if I try to do that, I'm probably going to get shot with a firearm. I don't even know what Sigma voice means. I can try to hit one with a bit of a British. It's definitely gonna not stay the same throughout it. Probably gonna drift into a couple different accents, but I mean, oh well, I'll do my best. Yeah, I think we're drifting into a bit of an Australian at this point, mate. You know what? I'm pretty confident in my Australian. Or am I? A cultured man.
A bit of a cultured like a British man. I might be able to pull it off, I'm not quite sure. I'm feeling a bit of Marvin Grosberg falling back into this voice.
Welcome. Please furnish me. Title of your parsonage. How about that? That's what I need to do. I need to read his line. My British... it's because it's bad. Welcome, mate. Please furnish me with the title of your parsonage. That's his voice right there. Yep, I nailed it. I don't even know what British sounds like anymore. That's good. You think Australian fits Mr. Red White? Okay, we're running with it. What the? Your name. What's your name, mate? I was just inquirably asking about a title you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, well, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. Trophy out? Yeah, he does. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me to the contract with the elite of the elite. But I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why would you come to meet me like this. What does it mean like that? No matter. What business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? This guy's arrogant meters off the scale. Okay. Tell me about Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she has done? You mean wiretap? Indeed, she's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But, I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It does sound like he's trying to turn her in. I think that's what, Canada predicted, actually. The night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? You could say, I seldom pay attention to one-day details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel boy has stated on the record that he does remember you there very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
police, courts. To me, they are mentors, playthings for my music.
Interesting. Pink cart. Alright, see you, Collins. Thank you for stopping by. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway?
Oh, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. I say, we are the future.
Sell information.
In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. Oh, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red, White, and Blue Corp, and founder and CEO, named it so.
Okay, sounds good, Collins.
And why, you ask? Well, because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, not?
Neither his hair nor his outfit are blue. Right, yes. This guy probably represents America. Something's been bothering me.
Yes? What might that be?
Big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Yo, what's up? Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Or, rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Uh-huh, a lawyer?
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Dippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Brody Burger.
He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my expedition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? Yes.
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
For Grossbergs, yes.
You must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Get out. There is nothing more to discuss.
I gotta say, whoever's idea it was to give him an Australian accent, that was genius. That was genius. That fit perfectly. I assume presenting him with literally anything, maybe his photo. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. I know, right? I know. So let's go visit Grossberg. Don't think he's noticed me. Yeah, I should.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Yes. Bum bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, bum bum. Bum bum. Love this song. I love all their music.
Grosberg.
I also think that I nailed his voice as well. I definitely don't think I nail all of them. But his and Red White, I like the way they sound. You came to see the trial.
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
The angry one, yes. The other one, I'm just not... Yes, I just don't think I'm quite there. I am a male. That makes sense that I can't quite voice a female. I don't think I could do better, I'll say that. Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
Okay, so tell me about your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for the defense? I think I have a right to know.
All right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
About Mr. Wright. Truth. So, I paid Blue Corp for this.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just the big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. The giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
But connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. He's probably blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years is crazy!
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Possible. Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an eye. He owes judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
Tell me about DL6. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Her name was Misty Faye.
assuming that's probably the woman in the photo.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. He had been investigating a murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. I did all I could for her, but in the end, cleared her of any wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
Okay, what are you being blackmailed about? Why were you blackmailed?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told what?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment for it to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. Secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Wright heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
Pink mail, yes.
Blackmail, pink slip, jury duty, jury duty.
Like that.
Wright controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. You followed his every move for years. You may have recorded something of what she found.
I feel like if I present him with this photo, he's gonna take it, but that's fine, I guess. Sorry, sir. I borrowed this.
Ah, so it was you, my boy.
Who's this man? Oh, we know who that. Oh, okay. Oh, I figured as much. That's okay. I think we got all our use out of that. I think. Okay. Let's go to the offices. Funny, looking at this room, it seems normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Examining time! Check out this painting. There's often stuff behind paintings. Oh, it's a movie poster. My bad. Apparently this was the first movie that made me cry. Check out one of these. Okay, I guess not. How about these random papers here? Desk, perfectly clean as always. Only thing it's missing is... This is a lot of nothing. That book has writing on it. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're all in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Okay. File should I look at?
Yeah. Does anyone know what the DL6? That's what it was.
A through. If there's okay, that's... Okay, take a look. Sure. Let's read it. Tarnish the Fey name, keeping on. Determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself. Using the power that runs in my family, I told an odd dead, which is not something I approve of, by the way. Finally, names of two men surfaced. Marvin
Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches.
The other was the man who sold that information to the press. Parasite. Fortune on threats and coercion. Stops there. I'm the dead cactus, and I do not approve this one. That's an audio bite. All the cases the chief ever worked on, yes. So let's look at J through S. Yeah, let's skim through it. Oh. Wait. Involved in these two. That is crazy. read this. Good thing I skimmed. I can't read it! Dadgummit! Okay, well, let's look through the last one. That might have been all we were supposed to find here, but might as well... Yeah, especially since it's asking me if I want to check them again. I'll still look. Oh, hey. The entire W section is missing. Examine the fern? You got it. Mia's favorite potted plant. Guess I'll have to water it now. That just makes me bad. What if we check the window to see the hotel? Sky is blue and so. There's the hotel right across the way. Okay, so that was not. Okay. Given the change in music, I'm pretty sure that's all that I need. As of where I'm supposed to go now? Back to Grosberg, perhaps. Tell me about this newspaper, big man. Found this in Mia's file.
So she was investigating Red White, as I expected.
Yes, sir. Great minds, OSG.
Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Okay. That was not helpful. Center? I don't know. Maybe, amazing questioning. Okay, so I'm missing something. Surely it's not Blue Corp.
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat it, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Well, guess what? What if I present you with this newspaper clipping? Take that! You only blue. Better make this one. Mr. White, see this. Article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling government funds. And one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his life.
And this concerns me how?
Found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia.
She had a file. Oh, I didn't read all that. Right? I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him.
Blackmail.
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office? Hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Sure. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. You are absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I freaking found him. He's sitting right in front of me.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child can work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutors.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
Wait, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time limit? Hello? Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
Me a fake case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you don't want to go to court.
I don't know what that word is. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent.
What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the edgy man, the liquidator, the killer man.
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me. Correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Ron? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. This case is as good as settled. No lawyer will be of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
You'll faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Larry.
Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry.
Alright. Sorry, pal. Larry was that murder. Nope, that's not his voice. Was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fay.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
My vocal cords are getting shredded right now. To talk like that is literally like I'm having to vibrate them. My entire throat has gone sore. I'm gonna get more water. Oh. Okay, whew. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully everybody doing well. You're all enjoying so far. I hope I'm not wrecking my voice for nothing. I hope somebody's enjoying it. September 8th, 3:37, Detention Center Visitors Room. It is also 2:02 a.m. I did not realize that. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. Alright, W. That's one down. I'm good. Thanks, OSG. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. Prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean, you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you! This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Cheer me on in court. Oh, you can cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader? Yes! Alright, leave it to me. I better go. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Peace? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Alright. I don't know how much is left of this episode, but I still want to try and do it tonight. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit was of 3 days would put on initial court trials. Oh. Thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, for real. The true culprit appearing as the star witness. That tomorrow it's me or him. And it's gonna be me! Oh yeah. Save it. I'm pretty sure this is like the last section to this chapter. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, we changed. Well, I guess this is it. Yep. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look! Edgeworth! What's up, bro? Who's Ace? I don't think Ace exists. Sorry, OSG. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. Wright says today, it will be absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith the judge will listen to me. So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? Guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this.
Please, please don't make Mr. White talk a lot. Please. I'll take anybody but him. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smooth. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth to testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. This is something trivial. It's not important. Let it go. Forget it. I smell a trap. I would like to call a Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name.
You wish to know the title of my parsonage?
Your name.
Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear. In my locution's confusion.
Name. These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp.
Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey?
That would be a negatory. No, I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder,
Correct.
and you witnessed the murder from there.
Well, I tell you what you already know.
Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
Okay.
Oh. I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
I will try.
Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly crucifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside.
Okay, I hate to do this. I've got to drop his voice. This is killing me. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking the woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim. She ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. Things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. What could we press him on here? About 9 o'clock, I believe. That doesn't need to be pressed on. He was quietly reading some papers by the window. I can press him on that. I don't have an issue. I haven't done this in a while. Oh, that's an invisible text message that I can't see. How interesting. Hold it!
Hold it!
By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. Law Office.
Correct. That is the only window you see.
There you were reading papers.
Correct. The Gateway is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do.
Then you heard it coming from outside. What did you hear? What did you hear?
Hold it!
Hold it. A bedlam. Must have been when you attacked, I assume. Okay. Turn to look at the building across the way. I mean, let's just press him again.
Hold it!
So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound.
But of course, I'm no snoop peeping out windows at night.
He's literally made a career out of snooping. Spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Let's press him on that. Hold it!
Hold it!
Spiky hair. Brother, that's all we pressed him on. That's crazy. Hold it!
Hold it!
What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. It clearly stated the assailant looked like a girl. I've been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. Okay. What'd you do then? I know that. I figured. But why? Why add them together? Called Miss May over at once. She, of course, was surprised too. I'm just gonna press this man on anything I think I can. She was weeping openly. You know that she had been tapping the Fey office phone. Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with it. Unfortunately, I have to agree with Edgeworth. That is actually a fair objection. That is reasonable. Okay, and he's gonna answer it anyway. She was acting alone when she tapped the phone. Make a good politician. I know. After all, I am El Presidente. You ran away, but you gave chase. Okay, press him on this. be a little more detailed about that. I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Dang it! You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always... Wait! Okay. Miss May's testimony. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I assumed that she was just wrong, but she was actually telling the truth. I think that's the only thing... Yes! Yes. Exactly. I think... Well, yes, but no. I'm actually rescinding that statement. So I'll tell you why. So I was thinking she was telling a lie, okay? That was my thought process. Because I was like, if she ran to the right, why is the stuff on the left broken? But, look at it this way. Currently, the camera, if I look straight, I look to my left. Okay? Now, let's say for the sign, because that'll be easier. To see the sign, I look to my left. What if I'm facing this way? If I'm facing that way, what direction is the sign on now? The reason that it's a different direction is because he was in the room. He killed her. Almost. You almost got it. Remember, the bellboy said he wasn't in the room. Okay. Okay. Yes. Victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Oh no! Objection!
Objection!
That was a perfect time for me to use the actual microphone. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? Said the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts with Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh, simple. You misheard. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Oh, okay. The killer was here. The victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. Okay, so I was wrong. I mean, my first statement, not my second statement. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh, we're getting him. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying. Yes, I agree. He's not lying. Wait a second. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this? Both are correct. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel! Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Company, of course. More specifically, he was standing right here.
Take that!
Take that! This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, there is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Precisely, Edgeworth. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt of court. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion.
Objection!
Postulation of the defense or distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Provided us with so much entertainment.
Appears that I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, I'd be allowed to... Rella. Yeah, he's correct, though. He can't fix a broken testimony. Okay, so we caught him in one line. Time to keep going. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. You assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Okay, well, forgive me. That says a blow, not blows. Forgive me, Mr. White. I know, you must have made a mistake. I'm sorry. Sure, I can... We'll blow that off. Yes. Oh, you silly man. I'm not even gonna press him. Objection!
Objection!
Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow! What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute... Oh, no. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Very well. Woo! Okay. Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White.
Oh, okay.
He messed up getting on the stands, buddy.
Well, see. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall.
In the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left, the killer. You attacked her, but she dodged. And then, she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Okay, unfortunately, I don't actually know what the lie is here immediately. No, you're staying right here. It's almost over. Okay. The other window. Wait, is there... Wait, hang on just a minute there, Buster. Pardon me, guys. Again, this has got to be me. It couldn't be Mr. White. Oh, no. I'm not great at counting. This is my bad. This is my bad. Let's try this. How many windows? 1. Didn't even know that was it until I checked the plans.
Objection!
Objection. Oh, it didn't give me fancy music. Uh-oh. Oh! That's not good. Hang on. Let's press him. I should have pressed him. That thing fall. What exactly? No, don't focus on the thing. Focus on the window. Glass light stand. Phoenix doesn't something about that. Well, yeah. How would he see that? There's no other window. Yes. Change your testimony to reflect that. Oh, I was a step too early. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, wait. Ow. Wait. No. No, wrong thing. I don't think you can see that.
Hold it!
Hold it. Last in.
Objection!
Do we present it now?
Objection!
Yes, I was early. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. Look at this.
Those are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? He is falling apart. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen that stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't even be able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is from inside the offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Whoa. I love how we didn't even ever call out the fact that he said there were two windows. Did it.
Objection!
What? The time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I agree. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. Objection! Irrelevant! Your Honor, the question is, when was that wiretap placed in the office, and by who? Okay. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Okay. This is kind of, like, I don't want to say this is cheating, but I do remember how to solve this. It just came into my head. So, because when was this game released? I believe 2014? Yes, 2014. On the 3DS. Okay, so for those of you that are tuning in, that are new, that haven't been watching me play this, I played this game years ago. I did not beat it. I remember little things. This is one of the first things I remember. I know how to solve this issue. Most of the time, I am encountering it at the same time as you guys, and I'm like, I'm figuring this out at the same time as you guys. This, I actually know how to solve beforehand. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. Wright could have seen the stand at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place to wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to him. Oh, I already know how to fix this issue, but not because I'm super smart, just because this is one of the few things I remember. Because I was, like, irritated about it or something. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. This is when I saw this glass light stand. Yes. Yes. Yes, correct. Yes, he's lying. Good luck. No worries. I know what this is. I know what this is. There you go. Kirito, you cannot read YouTube chat, but someone in YouTube said the first game was released on the Game Boy Advance in 2001, and then on the DS in 2004. The 3DS Trilogy completion came out in 2014. There you go. The stellar game, too. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Okay, so I don't know how to get to the point. I know this is what I need. I don't know. Maybe I just press him first and then submit it. Entirely out of glass, which is quite stylish. No, I know what to do here. Is that the last one? Yeah, okay, that's the last one.
Objection!
That did not give me the music. I am erroring about this. Okay, so something's not quite right here. Okay, that is unfortunate. So... I'm just gonna start pressing him.
Objection! Hold it!
Really you that went into the office.
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found at Fay & Co. law offices. They were obviously Mr. White's. At least the wiretap. Why did you tap me as much?
Objection!
There's no bearing on the current case. I disagree. The responsibility to protect. Oh, is this why I got irritated with the evidence? Because, like, it's not something you can do yourself. Like, it has to be told to you. Yeah, see, I've never been a fan of this personally. I do not like this. Bro fainted. Waiting lobby. Happened. Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Finally awake. And bro fainted again. Okay, cool. Hey, Phoenix. No way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. I'm also definitely not a fan of this outfit. Don't you know the Fae women? Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of this whole thing here, personally. I've never liked this. Okay. I'm just gonna skip over this, because I don't like it. And if you want to see the, Oh, White wrote that. Well, I didn't even know that. If you want to find it, you can look it up. I don't like this section. Anyway. Wow, $1,000. September 4th. He said that it was a week before, which could not have been a week before, because you only just bought it. Alright. Updated receipt. Yes, right. Well, that's not what happened, but... So basically, I'll give you the rundown. Basically, there's a receipt that is in evidence, and it says the word Maya, and it's written in blood, which is the original person who was put on trial, which is Mia's sister. However, Mia tells you, flip over the receipt, you see that the light stand was purchased after he said he tapped the office. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't like spirit channeling. Easy as that. Alright. Yeah. Fine now. Or where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination is finished. Yeah. I also don't like the outfit. When she channels into, Maya. I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay. Beginning of September, the week before the murder. The question is... Right, yes. Yes. So the question is, at what point am I presenting it? Here? Or at the end? I have enough errors left. Let's try it.
Objection!
It was here. Look closely at this. Ooh, you were wrong. I was right. Good try, though. I think not. Look at the other side of this receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand and the date of the purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Wow. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? It's impossible. And also, the way that this trial ends is really stupid. You'll see. I remember this one ticked me off. Very well.
Objection!
Not so fast. I don't remember this. There's a certain thread of logic. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. There we go. I would like to request one more day before he's granted his freedom. I would like to make one more inquiry into the matter. Another inquiry. Yeah, this is not... Yeah, no, we're not doing this. Nope. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White's trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. Let's see. Objection denied. Okay, alright then. Oh, this is where it gets stupid. Exactly. Yeah, this part is so dumb. Your Honor, if I may. Quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. Bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Mia's memo.
Take that!
Take this. From a dead spirit. Memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop, desist, halt. Right. Make him stop. How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Such a dumb ending. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. Oh, yeah. Yes, Your Honor. Yes. Right. Right. Well, it worked, I guess. I don't know. I don't like it personally. I love the game. Such a great game. I love the game. Dislike that greatly. I think it's silly. Defendant, not guilty. Well, okay, so one thing that's important to note is that this is based off of a mix of Japanese and American court laws. The Japanese court works way different than the American court does. So it's a mix. But yes, you are correct. You could not do this in a court of law. But it's also not based on a fully functional court of law. It's combined from Japanese and American court of law. September 9th, 24 p.m. Yes, that's it. You've got it. Congratulations. Yep. Yeah. You're not even alive. Yep, no. Don't like it. 9:02 p.m. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. I'm kind of worried you might not. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Now this is Maya. You should see your face. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? Well, what did I look like, my sister? You were her. Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me a lunch. Why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Well, I think he is, yes. I think he is. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. You know what this means? We're partners. No? When I think about it... What's up, Imv? It is Maya's fault I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her... Right. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. Law Office. Got a good ring. Thanks, Maya. Right? Phoenix, right? Burgers. Yo. Still missing my burger. I wanted a burger last night. Didn't eat one today. Right? Well, I got the chapter done. I think that's the only chapter that I, like, super disliked. Which really, I like it up until the end. I think some of the call-outs are great, of, like, the calling out their lies and everything. I just don't like the ending. Silly. Very silly, in my opinion. But, guess what? That's the end of that episode. Right, exactly. I'm the same way. I wish that Phoenix had the ability to do it on his own. Did that not turn off? Yes, it did. But, nonetheless, I still like the game. I just don't like that. So. Alrighty. Well, tomorrow night... probably won't go live. Right, if Phoenix discovered the receipt on his own, I'm totally fine with that. Great call out. Boom, it couldn't have been there. And then we find some other way to get rid of White. I don't know. Not some way. But not ghosts. Because ghosts don't exist. I say, as we're going to make a parody ghost hunting video, Lord willing, soon. But so tomorrow night... I'm not sure. If everything goes to plan, I'm gonna try to explore a new building and hopefully not get arrested. I don't know. I have two options, in which I asked my buddies about it. They have not said anything yet. I have two thoughts. There are two ways I can go about this. Option one. I ask the guy that can give me permission to get into the building. He's pretty chill. I go to church with him. I think if I ask, emphasis on the think, he'll give me permission. Okay? However, if I ask him and he says, no, you can't go in there, then I'm not going to. Option two, I don't ask him and I go. If he tells me not to go, I'm not going to go. Ask? See, that's what I'm thinking, but is it worth the risk? I'm definitely leaning, if this is don't ask and this is ask, I'm like here. I think the odds of us getting in trouble, even if we don't ask, are low, but it is better to have permission, right? Generally, I strive to not be breaking the law, generally speaking. It's the most moral decision? I agree. I'm probably going to do it. If he says no, then I'll just find somewhere else to trespass and not ask. Simple as that. Okay. Well, you probably won't see me at all tomorrow. Probably. Lord willing, I'll be back on Monday. We'll probably do a daytime stream of either Little Nightmares 2 or Hollow Knight Path of Pain, which I still owe you guys, or Tamagotchi Island, which I haven't checked in on in a few days. So hopefully nobody's dead and Mogmaster hasn't eaten everybody. But I agree. I think I probably will ask. I probably will. Okay. Well, gonna see you guys later. I enjoyed tonight's episode, other than the ending, of course. But, yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Peace! I'm out.